Hello students, welcome to my channel Learning History Made Easy. In today's video, we will be seeing some of the important questions for political science subject. Before going into the video, if anyone is seeing the channel for the first time or if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and share it with your friends, and also click the bell button to receive notifications whenever I upload new videos. So without wasting time, let us get into the video. So some of the 1 mark important questions. See, I have taken this from different question papers, so please do revise it. Who was the chairman of the Boundary Commission? Answer is Sir Cyril Ratcliffe. Who is called as a man with iron will, that is Iron Man of India? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Expand NDA, National Democratic Alliance. How many members are there in the Election Commission of India? 3 members are there in the Election Commission of India. When was the National Human Rights Commission established? 1994. What is social discrimination? Deprival of equal opportunities to backward classes is called as social discrimination. What is the meaning of coalition government? That is formation of government by various formation of government by various political parties with different ideologies is called as coalition government. On which day Voters' Day is celebrated? 25th January of every year. Name the dictator of Libya. Muammar Gaddafi is the dictator of Libya. Who have signed Tashkent Agreement? Lal Bahadur Shastri have signed the Tashkent Agreement. Now going to the next set of important questions. Who was the Vice President of Viceroy's Executive Council? Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. When was State Reorganization Committee formed? 1953. What is the minimum age of voter in India? 18 years. Expand nota, that is none of the above. Who was the first Dalit leader to enter Nasik Kalarama Temple? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. When was Domestic Violence Act enforced? 2005. What is Post-Poll Alliance? That is, coalition government will be formed by the opportunist political leaders after elections. That is called as Post-Poll Alliance. That is, a coalition government will be formed by the opportunist political leaders after the election. Next one, what is the root word of terrorism? The word terrorism is derived from Latin word terror. What is meant by crony capitalism? A close relationship between business people and government officials to get benefits is called as crony capitalism. Who were the signatories of Shimla Agreement? That is, Indian Prime Minister Indira Gandhi and Pakistan Prime Minister Z.A. Bhutto were the signatories of Shimla Agreement. When did India become independent? 15th August 1947. Which country is considered as the world's largest democracy? India. What is election? The process of electing the representatives by voters is called as election. Who appoints Election Commissioner of India? That is, President of India. What is social discrimination? Again, this is a repeated question. Discrimination made on the basis of caste is called as social discrimination. Who is the head of district administration? Deputy Commissioner or District Magistrate. On which day Voters' Day is celebrated? Again, repeated question, 25th January. How many times national emergency imposed in India? 3 times. What is privatization? Transferring of ownership from government to private groups is called as privatization. When did Indian Constitution came into force? That is 26th January 1950. Name the Iron Man of India. Same question repeated, man with iron will, that is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Expand nota, repeated question, none of the above. Mention the party system in India, multi-party system. Which day is celebrated as Labour's Day? 1st May. Salamurada Timmaka belongs to which district? That is Ramnagar district. What is coalition government? Formation of government by various political parties is called as coalition government. What is the root word of terrorism? This again is a repeated question, Latin word terror. What is privatization? Process of transferring ownership from public sector to private sector is called as privatization. What is apartheid? Discrimination on the basis of race, religion, caste, color and gender is called as apartheid. When did Constitution of India came into force again? Repeated 26 January 1950. Who is responsible for the integration of states? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Who appoints Election Commissioners of India? President of India. Expand UPSC, Union Public Service Commission. What is social discrimination? Deprival of equal opportunities to backward class is social discrimination. State a cause for illiteracy. Poverty is one of the cause for illiteracy. Mention the root word of coalition, that is, it is derived from Latin word coalitio. Who identified identity politics? L.A. Kaufman. Where is United Nations headquarters located? Important question, New York, USA. Who is the architect of India's foreign policy? Again important question, Jawaharlal Nehru. When was Indian National Congress formed? 1885. Who was the Speaker of First Lok Sabha? G.V. Maulankar. Expand EPIC. Important question, Electors Photo Identity Card. Name the party system in India? Multi-party system. Give an example of All India Service. Again repeated, Indian Administrative Service. When was Domestic Violence Act enforced? 2005. Mention any one national issues that you identify. Communalism. What is the root word of corruption? The word corruption comes from Latin word corrumpere, meaning come with, together, and rumper, to break or destroy. Okay. Next, what is globalization? It is a process of integrating the economy of the country with the world economy. That is globalization, integrating economy of country with world economy. Who is the architect of India's foreign policy? Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Now, regarding 2-mark questions, so all these were 1-mark questions, so you only can understand which are repeated again and again. So keep on revising these questions, it will be very easy for you for your exams. Now regarding 2-mark question, how many states was Bombay divided into? Which are they? It was divided into 2 states, Maharashtra and Gujarat. What is All India Service? Give example. A group of persons were recruited by the central government and working both to central and state government is called as All India Services. Name any 2 leaders of Karnataka Raita Sangha. Professor M.D. Nanjundaswamy and Puttanaya are the 2 leaders of Karnataka Raita Sangha. What is caste-based inequality? Discrimination on the basis of caste is called as caste-based inequality. What is the meaning of identity politics? A pattern of belongingness, a search for comfort, an approach to community is called as identity politics. Mention any 2 coalition partners of UPA. Congress and DMK are the 2 coalition partners of UPA. What is brain drain? An educated and skilled person who goes for more salary and high position abroad is called as brain drain. Mention 2 objectives of UNO. To save the future generation from destruction of war, that is one objective. To uphold human rights all over the world. Name any 2 member countries of BRICS, India and Russia. When and where was the first NAM summit, that is Non-Alignment Movement Summit held? It was held in 1961, Belgrade, Yugoslavia. Name any 2 military alliances, NATO and Warsaw, that is North Atlantic Treaty Organization and Warsaw. Name any 2 militant groups of Sri Lanka, the Tamil United Liberation Front and Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam. Next, how many states was Punjab divided into? Which are they? Punjab was divided into 2 states, that is Punjab and Haryana. What is central services? A group of officials were appointed by the central government, working and regulated by the central government is called as central services. Example, Indian Railway Service and Indian Foreign Service. What is Maryada Hatya? Elders of family, to maintain family respect, values, kill their daughters if she married intercaste and interreligious person, that is called as Maryada Hatya. What is national integration? A process of uniting the people emotionally, psychologically and politically is called as national integration. Mention any two coalition partners of National Democratic Alliance, BJP and Shiv Sena. What is Common Minimum Program? The partners of the alliance set aside their political ideologies and accept one program to run the coalition, that is Common Minimum Program. Mention any two terrorist group of Afghanistan, Taliban and Al-Qaeda. What is a power bloc? Give example. After the Second World War, two blocs emerged on the basis of democracy and communism. It is called as power blocs. Example, America and USSR. Name any two member countries of SAARC, India and Sri Lanka. Write any two causes for the liberation of Bangladesh. Ignores the interest of East Pakistan, not allow Mujibur Rahman to become Prime Minister. What is perestroika and glasnost? Perestroika means economic rehabilitation and glasnost means openness. Write any two principles of Indian foreign policy, policy of non-alignment, anti-apartheid and racial discrimination. How many articles and schedules are there in Act of 1935? 321 articles and 10 schedules. What is All India Services? Again, repeated question. A group of people who are appointed by the union government and working in both union and state government is called as All India Service. Name the Varnas that prevailed in ancient period: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. What is gender-based inequality? Women deprived from facilities in society is called as gender-based inequality. What is coalition government? Again, repeated question. Formation of government by various political parties is called as coalition government. What is corruption? Misuse of public office for personal motives is called as corruption. Write any two ethnic groups in Syria, Arabs and Armenians. Name any two members of SAARC, India and Sri Lanka. Name any two functions of General Assembly. It receives reports from every organ. It elects the members of other councils. Write any two principles of Panchashila, mutual non-aggression, peaceful coexistence. Name any two military alliances, NATO and Warsaw. Okay. Next, who were the signatories of Simla Agreement? Srimati Indira Gandhi and Z.A. Bhutto. How many states was Punjab divided into? Again repeated, it was divided into two states, Punjab and Haryana. Give two examples of All India Services: Indian Administrative Service, Indian Police Service. What are the three popular slogans of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar? Education, agitation and organization. Mention the caste-based inequality. Discriminating people on the grounds of caste is called as caste-based inequality. Name any two persons who identified the identity politics, L.A. Kaufman and Barbara Smith. What are the hurdles to create corruption-free India? Lack of moral values and political criminalization. What is globalization? A process of integrating the economy of a country with world economy is called as globalization. Name any two permanent members of Security Council, USA and Russia. Mention two SAARC summits which were held in India. Second summit 1986 Bangalore, 14th summit 2007 Delhi. Write any two code names of nuclear tests conducted by India. 1974 nuclear test Smiling of Buddha, 1998 nuclear test Shakti 1 and Shakti 2. What is perestroika and glasnost? Same repeated. Perestroika, economic rehabilitation, and glasnost means openness. Name the leaders who have signed Panchashila. Zhou Enlai of China. How many states was Bombay divided into? Which are they? Two states, Maharashtra and Gujarat. What is multi-party system? Give example. Presence of more than two political parties in a country is multi-party system. Example is India. Give two examples of central services: Indian Foreign Service, Indian Defence Service. When did the Hindu widow home establish and where? It established in 1899 at Pune. Name any two acts which relates to women protection: Dowry Prohibition Act and Abolition of Child Marriage Act. What is caste-based inequality? Discriminating people on the ground of caste is called as caste-based inequality. What is national integration? A process of uniting the people emotionally and politically is called as national integration. What is corruption? Misuse of public office for personal motives and benefits is called as corruption. What is liberalization? It liberating the economy from various regulatory mechanisms and elimination of customs and tariffs is called as liberalization. Mention two objectives of UNO: to maintain international peace and security, to protect the future generation from destruction of war. Name any two members of SAARC, India and Sri Lanka, who have signed Tashkent Agreement: Lal Bahadur Shastri of India and Ayub Khan of Pakistan. Coming to the next question. Okay. When was the federal court established and where? It was established in 1937 at Delhi. Give any two examples of central service: Indian Defence Service and Indian Legal Service. Name any four varnas: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. Give two examples of countries having coalition government: India and Nepal. Write two hurdles of creating a corruption-free India: corrupted administration and politics, human nature, that is greediness and selfishness. What is liberalization? It refers to laws or rules being liberalized or relaxed by government in economics or politics, or is a tolerance to accept the behavior or opinion other than his or her own, open to new ideas. What is brain drain? Again repeated: immigration of highly trained or qualified people from a particular country seeking professional opportunities and desires to seek a higher standard of living abroad. Name any two agencies of UNO: Food and Agricultural Organization FAO, International Labour Organization ILO. Any two member countries of BRICS, that is China and South Africa. Who were the signatories of Simla Agreement? India and Pakistan. Write any two militant groups of Sri Lanka: Tamil United Liberation Front, Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam. Define Indian's foreign policy. It is a set of political goals that define how a sovereign country like India will interact with other countries of the world, like Panchashila, that is anti-imperialism, etc. So all these are some of the important questions which I have collected from the past question papers. So please do keep on revising these questions. 5 and 10 mark important questions I will be uploading very soon. So please ask any doubts in the comment section, and also don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Your likes and shares will be of a great encouragement for me to make more and more videos. So I hope to see you all soon in the coming video. Thank you for watching.